At North High School's Acuity Fieldhouse, where tonight the Raiders host Bayport in a WIAA tournament regional final. Alongside the coach Chris Wright, I'm Mike Martin. Chris, after our little interview, we've got an interview with Tom Desautels, so our fans are going to want to stay tuned for that. But let's talk a little bit about tonight's game. Bayport comes in with a 14-9 record, not very good compared to North's 19-4, but they're a force.
Yeah, they are, and a couple things you look at with their schedule. They split with Sheboygan. Just right before the end of the season, they beat Pulaski. Now it's without Peyton Armstrong, who's injured tonight. They also played a Seymour team. That's one of the best Division II teams. They just beat Plymouth the other night. They also played Arrowhead, coast to east. So they're non-conference teams, and some of the losses they have are from some very good basketball teams.
So what you're saying is don't discount the record. They're a tough ball club.
Well, I don't think they're the Bayport of old. I was really disappointed the last time I saw them. And, I wasn't as impressed and things like that. And I thought Sheboygan North was a better basketball team, but they have played some good teams. The fact that they beat Sheboygan and Pulaski late in the year kind of scares me.
Now, Bayport comes in with a really good player, Steven Minzlap. He's averaging over 18 points a game. What does North have to do to slow him down? Because he's an inside and an outside guy.
Yeah, and he's big, too. He's tall, so it's going to be on him. He was the second scorer in the league, and I thought they did a real good job. Another thing that kind of scared me, Marty, is looking at the scoring for Bayport. Their top five guys are all pretty close together. It's not a big gap, between some of their scores. So, if somebody gets in foul trouble or somebody gets hurt like a Peyton Armstrong, they got other guys that can step up, and that scares me too.
I looked at the sheet from the last time they played over here at North, and they had I think it was 4 different guys in double figures. One of them was a kid off the bench, so they can be tough.
Yeah, they can, and North just had the game basically won last time, and then all of a sudden at the end they got outscored 20-8, and actually two chances for Bayport to win it. They missed like a 12-footer, and then they had a little banker off that just barely missed two, and North could have lost that basketball game, which they pretty much dominated.
I was thinking back to that night, and I think you were always commenting, I'm not worried, they got the game. Well, I was worried the whole fourth quarter, but they did manage to hang on and win. Both teams has a player out, Peyton Armstrong for Bayport. Of course, Joe Hameister's been out for a long time for North, but North certainly has been able to overcome the loss of Hameister.
Yeah, they have, and a lot of guys have had to step up this year, and again, credit to Coach Tom Desautels, who every year you say, I don't know about this team, but he's really put together a nice squad, and you get guys out there who can just build their roles, and it's going to be Noah Stengel or Lucas Hayes or whoever it is that's coming into the game. They seem to do a nice job.
I was just thinking how well the band was right on cue when you started talking. What does Bayport bring to the table, Chris, that North has to be aware of other than Minzlap and those and that kid off the bench?
Yeah, I'm a little worried, like I said, about balanced scoring. I want to see North turn Bayport over, and something that North's going to have to do. Late in the game the other day on Friday night, they turned over South, and Bayport seems to take care of the ball a little bit better than that. Now, without Peyton Armstrong out there, maybe that's a big advantage for North, but I'd like to see North to get off to a really good start tonight.
All right, that's going to be real important. We're going to step out. When we come back, we'll have an interview with Tom Desautels, and then after that, we'll have the starting lineups and a tip-off for tonight's game.
If I ride, I will know the way the trees smell after the rain. I will grow a heart so strong that hospitals will take Tuesdays off. If I ride, road rage will turn into laughter, and oil tankers will haul chocolate milk. And I won't be a boy or a girl. I will just be a rider.
Adopt a child from foster care. Just being there makes all the difference.
Want to help? Make it easy on everyone. Send cash, the most effective form of disaster relief. CIDI.org.
Every day, thousands of people suffer from sudden cardiac arrest. Would you know how to help? Or would they be all alone? Learn what to do at heartrescuenow.com.
Joining me is Coach Tom Desatel. Tom, the last time we spoke a few weeks ago, we talked mostly about you. Let's talk about the team this time. I saw you play early in the year, and I thought, boy, this is going to be a long year. It certainly hasn't turned out to be that way. Why is that?
Well, we had a couple of surprises. A surprise to some of the people might have been Davis Larson, our 9th grader, but he's been hanging around the gym for a couple of years, just poking his nose in because his brother tried to play some basketball as well. And then Dominic Mon, who hadn't played basketball for a year, came out, and he's a first baseman on Chris Wright's baseball team and a good football player. And that kid's the leading field goal percentage shooter in the league. He makes his 1-footers, but which is something that they can't overextend on our shooters. Now, those are just two of a couple of the kids that have helped us out.
One of the things that I think Ethan Gusky does, he provides great leadership. Are there any other players on the team that provide leadership to help in terms of the team?
You know, the seniors are leaders on any team. Mike and Dan Campion is our point guard, certainly, and he wasn't as good of a leader on Saturday, but he didn't give up on the other hand either, and we kind of had to just talk them out of the fact that they couldn't figure out what was going on wrong, and they shook it off.
Let's talk a little bit about tonight's game against Bayport. You beat Bayport the first time around 62-61, but they ran off 20 points in the fourth quarter to your 8. What do you need to do to win tonight?
Well, if you remember, we had a breakaway layup with Joe Hemeister, and he blew out his ACL on that play. That would have put it a 15-point lead for us, and I think the game would have been over. And our kids were worried because they knew Joe's injury was serious too. But give credit to Bayport. Bayport's the division champion on the other side here. They've beaten Pulaski. They've beaten Ashwaubenon, and we know how tough those teams are. So they're certainly a formidable opponent. Both teams tonight have two key players out. Peyton Armstrong, one of their point guard for Bayport's out. He played a lot last year, and he was hurt for our tournament game last year. And of course, Joe Hemeister, anytime you lose your 3rd leading scorer on the year, that's going to affect our team.
Last question, Coach. Bayport's got a scorer on their team. I don't remember his name. He's averaging about 18 points a game. Who's going to guard him? What are you going to do to slow him down?
Well, Steven Minslaf's his name. He's the 4th leading scorer in conference right now. He's their post player, but he'll bring the ball up in absence of a point guard. And Davis Larson will guard him at the beginning of the game, and we'll bring Noah Stengel in to guard him later on as well. And hope to survive that way. He took over the game against Manitowoc on Saturday night. I referred to our game on Saturday. It was Friday night, of course, and he took over the game that we saw against Manitowoc with some big basket. He shoots the threes. He takes it to the rim. He's a good rebounder as well. Bayport's a very, very good team.
All right, Coach, thank you very much, and good luck tonight.
Well, thank you.
He serves his party best who serves the country best. Rutherford B. Hayes.
Patriotism is easy to understand in America. It means looking out for yourself by looking out for your country. Calvin Coolidge.
Government is the people's business, and every man, woman, and child becomes a shareholder with the first penny of tax paid. Ronald Reagan.
There's nothing wrong in America that can't be fixed of what is right in America. William Clinton.
Be the we now.
Are you connected?
If you don't have access to internet, you aren't going to be able to take advantage of anything.
The internet is essential to the basics in life: housing, healthcare, employment.
I personally benefited from broadband because I was able to fill out different applications, and I'm pretty positive that I'll get another job.
To get connected, call 866-765-9118 or visit changeyourtomorrow.org.
If everyone had access to the internet, people's lives would be changed.
Connect today. Change your tomorrow.
The curfew you have imposed on me is an egregious infringement upon my social well-being and freedom. Speaking of freedom, It is preposterous to suggest that I have my homework done before playing video games. I know my rights. You can't tell me what to do.
Mom, Dad, you have 30 seconds for a response.
Does every conversation with your teen turn into a debate? Call the Boys Town National Hotline at 800-448-3000 or visit parenting.org. Trained counselors are on call 24/7 to help with parenting problems.
My diabetes tests me every day. It tests my parents, my friends, my gymnastics practice. But JDRF has my back. They're working hard to find a cure for type 1 diabetes, which for me would mean freedom. And they help me now with better treatments and new devices that make my life easier. The folks at JDRF test themselves every day, so someday I won't have to. JDRF, improving lives, curing type 1 diabetes.
Come on, let's go.
Hey, hi, what's your name? You live around here? You're pretty. Where are you guys going? Where are you going? Where are you going?
Guess it's about time to get you fixed, sweetie.
Your pets will start getting noticed sooner than you think. Accidental litters lead to millions killed in shelters each year. Help prevent more. Fix at month 4.
Back at North High School's Acuity Fieldhouse, let's take a listen to Bill Horsch.
Here's your starting lineups. First for the Pirates from Bayport, a 6'4" senior, number 1, Stephen Minzlaff. A 6'1" senior, number 2, Ryan Fugelstad. A 6'1" senior, number 3, Ryan Frieder. A 6'2" junior, number 4, Tyler Sagal. And a 6' senior, number 25, Ryan Grebe. And now the starting lineup for the Sheboygan North High.
Ethan Gusky, guard, senior.
Dan Campion, guard, senior.
Davis Larson, forward, freshman. Kevin Lang, guard, senior.
Dominic Mon, I'm a senior and a forward.
They're rounding out the starting lineup for North. You saw it on your screen beforehand. Our officials tonight are Lee Cornus from Green Bay, Todd Mangan from Whitelaw, and Jason Mangan from Kimberly. That's compliments of Jim Larish, who is soon to be retired. And all three working the boys state tournament in Madison this year. So got some good ones here again, Chris, and what usually happens as you get into tournament play.
Well, I know the guy doing the tossing and stuff like that. He's kind of he's done state finals. I know that for sure. Sorry about that, Marty.
Hey, that's all right. We'll blame it on Richard. He set us up tonight.
What?
All right, Larson and Minzlaff. Mon had it ripped away. Fugelstead got it. Minzlaff is on top. Larson is guarding him. He was the matchup we were most concerned with. Good help defense by Gusky underneath.
3 seconds, 5 seconds. Sagal was in there forever.
Well, it was great defense by North. A lot of help by several different players to prevent the shot attempt by Bayport. North comes in with a 19-4 record. Minzlaff on Gusky. Gusky from in the lane, couldn't get it. Grabbing the rebound that time was Ryan Frieder.
Ethan Gusky, 40 points the other day, most points by a North player.
Minzlaff gets away from Larson for an easy 2.
North player ever in a tournament game.
That was most ever in a North-South game too. Larson.
That's what it was, okay.
Larson with a putback ties up the score. Missed his first shot, got a rebound and put it back up and in.
That's what I was thinking, it was in the North-South game. You're right, Marty. I apologize for that.
Hey, it might have been in a tournament game too. Although I think Joel Potter had a 40-point game. I'm not sure if it was more than 40, but good help defense that time by Dominic Mon, and they steal the ball away. Campion driving the lane, puts it up, but he's going to get called for the charge. You know what we needed, Chris? We needed that little line, that little half circle underneath the basket, because then it wouldn't have been a charge.
Pretty easy call, though, I thought, Marty.
I agree with you.
He was there for a while.
Wholeheartedly, I agree. For once, we agree. Gusky with the good hands, tips it out of bounds. Triggering the inbounds is a Frieder. He gets it into Minzlaff. Mon with a little tip of the ball, got it over to Campion. Larson going hard to the basket. Had it blocked, and then on the line was Fugelstedt, and North will keep it. Pretty good defense played by Bayport, Chris. Nate Reichel in his 8th year at Bayport. Lang with a 3.
Hey, I heard a lot of people say Kevin Lang didn't have a basket the other night. Only took him 2 minutes to get one tonight, and a big 3 in the lead.
A kick-out pass. 3-point attempt is no good by Sagel. Gusky to the basket, lays it up and in, and North is up 7-2. Much better start than they had the other night against the Red Wings.
Well, it was a 3:08 mark when they got their first point.
Outside shot is off, no good. Another rebound by Larson. Sagel missed that 3-point attempt. Nice pass inside to Mon. Shot was missed. Looked like he got fouled, but no call. Good work around the basket by the Northsiders. Coming in is number 21, Zach Lorbeck.
It's hard to believe that Davis Larson is just a freshman.
Chris, Lorbeck is the kid that had the 11 points off the bench in that loss. And Lang with another 3.
He doesn't score anymore tonight. He's added a ton already.
3s are wild, Chris. 33 and 3. Last 8 points. Good hustle defense. It's 10-2, 4:25 left in the first quarter. I want to thank Tom Desitel for giving his time prior to the game for that interview. Suppose I should throw out a thank you to you, Chris, for giving of your time for our interview before the game.
One and out for Bayport.
Gusky off the dribble, couldn't get it to go. Lorbeck with the rebound, and then Gusky going for the steal, runs into the official. Everybody's okay. Evan Melkor coming in, number 23. Good help defense by Dominic Mon. Dominic again on the other side of the basket helping out. He's not watching his guy very much. He's gonna get a foul, but it's gonna be on the floor. Foul's gonna go on Campion. That's gonna be his second, Chris. That's not good.
Oh, forgot about the charge.
Stengel's gonna come in. And Paris. I don't know if you want to go 3:51 of the first quarter and all of the second without getting Campion back in there.
Well, as long as you're ahead, it's okay.
Melker being guarded by Gusky. There's an interesting matchup.
Clank.
Oh, yeah, that was a brick. Good thing it didn't hit the glass straight on. Might have broke it. Larson on a kick out to Parise. He's wide open. Couldn't get it. And then we get an over the back foul on Bayport. Foul's going to go on Tyler Sagel. It's the first team foul on Bayport. North has 2 team fouls, both of them on Campion. Oh, Larson, not a good decision there to throw it underneath to Parise. There was nothing he could do with it, even if he'd have caught it. He had to get rid of it right away.
That's a good play if LeBron James is getting a return pass.
Yeah, where he can jump up and dunk it. Or if you got a taller kid that can go up against the tall guys underneath the basket, but when you got a little guard like that, it's...
that puts Jared in a tough situation.
Good help again, that time by Parise. 3-point attempt is no good. Stengel has Minzlef now, Chris. That'll be an interesting matchup. And Larson threw up a prayer and he's gonna draw the foul. Let's see who they call it on. Foul's on number 1, Steven Minzlef. We've gone almost 2 minutes without a score, any points.
Bayport 1 of 7. They have no offensive rebounds.
Larson hits 1 of 2. It's 11-2 North. Just under 3 minutes left in the first. And Mon got beat on the dribble and committed the foul. That would be a tough matchup on the open court, Chris. Dominic guarding Zach Lorbeck. Lorbeck looks to be pretty quick. And they're going to call a blocking foul on Lorbeck. Big Ten, that'd be play on.
That was pretty bad. That was a bad screen.
It was, and he
Very late.
leaned into the guy besides. I mean, it was actually a pretty easy call. North running a weave. Lang from the other side. Bango, baby! Oh, Kevin Lang is hot.
3 attempts, 3 buckets.
14-2. Great start by the Raiders. It's been a 14-point run. Look at a bit of a bust out. And it's going to be a charge. It looked like the official was a little unsure who he was going to call it on, but Sagel's going to pick up the foul on the drive. You had mentioned in the North-South game that a couple of the South guys weren't standing in there and taking it. Well, Gusky took one there. Showed a lot of courage. It's a 30-second timeout on Bayport.
Well, this is a rematch from a year ago, Marty, but that game was up at Bayport, and I remember going up there, and it was just electric that day for the Sheboygan people. It was just, you know, Bayport had the better record that year and pretty good season, and North went up there and beat them.
Mr. and Mrs. Koister are in the house with the little one.
Yeah.
There you get a good shot of the North High huddle. They've had a great start, unlike Friday night when South ran off, I think it was 16 in a row. Been a good start. The one thing that scares you when you're playing a team like Bayport or De Pere, you know, whenever you get down against those teams, it's so hard to come back because they don't go through extreme dry spells. Playing again. Oh, baby. The rim didn't want it.
I thought you were going to tell me the thing that scares me is that Bayport has seven coaches. Oh, their first offensive rebound.
Oh, good block. Ball is tapped out of bounds by Minzlaff, it looked like, or it could have been Fugelstedt. But in either case, North will have it. And Gusky is doing the ball handling chores, Chris. Takes it right to the hoop, but they're going to call a foul down on the floor. Actually, a good foul by Ryan Grabig. Gusky in the lane, scores, and he's fouled. Foul's going to be on Ryan Fugelstedt, his first.
6 fouls in 6 minutes for Bayport. They can't make a basket, and they can't stop the Raiders.
Gusky finishes off the three-point play. It's now 17-2. Gusky has 5 points. Lang has 9 on his three three-pointers. Boy, oh boy, wide open layup for Fugelstedt, and he short-armed it.
1 of 9 shooting for Bayport.
Scott Maloff running that bottom camera. Kerry Kautzer in the truck. Richard Bartson up here by us.
Clank. Oh, we scored that ourselves.
I think Lorbeck is going to get credit for the basket. Gusky scores again. 19-4. Minzlaff has it tipped away, but they're going to call Gusky for a foul. His first, Chris.
You know, it's bad when the only way Bayport scores if the white guys put it in for them.
A triple team, then he forced it up, and he's going to draw the foul. Steven Minzlaff on a good move inside.
Wow, 10 fouls in 7.5 minutes, Marty. This is, that's a lot of calls. But they're pretty legitimate. There's Steven.
Yep.
Second leading scorer, second in the rebounds in the league. 18.5 points. He just took over in that second half, Marty, against North, I thought.
Well, we've got the sheet right here,
yeah.
Chris. In that first game, he finished with 13 points. He really didn't have that many points, but it's not necessarily how many you have. In the fourth quarter, he had 3 different scores. So we did a little bit in that fourth quarter, that's for sure. 108, it's been a long first quarter. Rudolph, bango!
I think they were, 1 of 11 from three-point range in the first half. So they got 4 in the first quarter. 4 of 7.
Nick Rudolph with the good help on the defense, too.
Another clank.
Gusky, high for the rebound. Oh, and it's stolen away by Lorbeck. Drives down the lane, couldn't get it in. Minzlaff fighting, lost the ball, and Rudolph comes away with it. North dodges a bullet there. They're up 22-6 with 25 seconds left. Looks like they're going to play for 1. North has been hot. 10 seconds.
Doesn't matter where on the court he shoots it from, Marty.
Gusky with a pull-up 8-footer, couldn't get it. And they're going to get Stengel with an over the back. It'll be the 6th foul on North. There's 0.6 seconds remaining in the first quarter. North up 16, 22-6. Deep pass. No basket. Was that close? All right, after one, North on top, 22-6.
Mom!
What?
You can't find Ichabod.
What?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
Back at North High School's Acuity Fieldhouse, where the Raiders had an outstanding first quarter. Kevin Lang has 9 points. Ethan Gusky has 6. Stephen Minsloff, the big guy for Bayport, averaging 18 points a game, only had 4 points in the first quarter, Chris. They were on him pretty good. I had an analogy, but I don't think it would be appropriate for the setting.
We have 14% shooting for Bayport in that first quarter, thus being down 16.
Dominic doing the smart thing, getting it to a guard. Rudolph.
Wow.
Nice back cut. He read that play very well.
And I like the way it went to the basket, Marty. He went there with authority.
We're going to get Dominic on a reach, I believe.
And 7:28, both teams are in a bonus, and we're shooting free throws.
Falls on Davis Larson. It's only his first foul. Stengel's going to come in for Dominic Mon. Stephen Minsloff will be at the line. Shooting the 1-and-1 now is the 7th team foul on North. Chris, awfully early to be in the bonus. Minsloff is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. North so far tonight is only 2 for 3. Stengel with another board, Chris. Don't forget to jot that down. Gusky forcing it a little bit. Tried to kiss it off the glass, but couldn't get it to go. Minsloff down the lane. Not a good job of playing D that time by Noah. Rudolph open for just a second. Couldn't get it.
Big
Lang.
dog.
Larson airballed it. And they're going to get Kevin Lang on the line as he tried to save it. Bayport will have it back. They're down 24-7.
Well, what's impressive, Marty, is you got 5 baskets from Lang and Rudolph. I mean, that's...
Yeah, you don't expect a lot from those two guys.
Yeah, 14 points, 4 threes and a bucket. I mean, that's big.
Stengel's going to get called for the foul. You know, if we could get a replay of that, you can see Stengel look at the guy, and then he turns his head and takes a step towards us away from the ball, and all of a sudden the guy's driving, and he doesn't see him the way he needs to. And results in him picking up his second foul. Zach Lorbeck at the line. Stephen Minsloff did a good job of pulling back instead of committing the over-the-back foul. Oh, Larson loses it.
Bayport's got half their points on free throws.
Yeah, you're right. I was just thinking it's a good thing they're making their free throws. A 3-point attempt is up and good by Ryan Graybeck, the left-hander.
Well, they had missed their first 6, but Gusky scores right away.
Minsloff down the lane, he scores. That was too easy. Rudolph couldn't handle it. Bayport's got it back on the push. Kick out. Shot is up and good by Tyler Sagel.
This is one of those timeouts that you just take because you have to.
Yeah.
You got to stop the run.
It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here with 5:46 left in the first half. North on top, 26-16, but Bayport has come to life, and the parents have too.
Well, when you go 2 of 14 in the first quarter, you're bound to make a bucket or two. They've made 3 of 4 here in the quarter, and 2 of them threes, and I'll tell you that three-point shot or attempt and making baskets like that sure makes the score come back a lot faster. And you can extend it as well. Some Oostburg guys are in the house. I see Josiah Vervelde, some of the guys.
He had a heck of a game the other night.
Yeah.
Let's see if North can right the ship here. Campion still on the bench with his 2 fouls. Gusky has pretty much taken over the ball handling chores. His 3 from the top of the circle is off, no good. Whoa.
Oh.
Larson just missed on the steal, but Lorbeck missed the layup attempt, and Stengel got the rebound.
His 4th.
They're going to get Larson with an offensive foul. 2 officials blew their whistle, but the one official begged off, let the other make the call, and he had Larson committing the foul, his second, Chris.
3 turnovers in 3 minutes here for North.
Well, you got 3 guys with 3 fouls. Campion.
2 fouls.
2 fouls. Larson and Stengel.
Ugh.
3 with 2 fouls. Dominic doing the good hustle. Stengel with the rebound, and he throws it right away. It's like he doesn't want to have anything to do with the dribble.
Good defense by North again, all year. 2-pointer.
Yep, on the line. But Bayport coming alive. It's a 7-point run for them. North with only 4 points in the quarter. Gusky wide open. Bango!
Well, he has that step back because he's quick, because you have to defend the quickness, and the Bayport defender fell down, and he just was wide open, hit a 3, and that's a big one to break the run, Marty.
That's the part of his game that wasn't there his first 2 years. And rolling it in is the left-hander, Grabeg, his second 3 of the quarter. Gusky, he knew it.
15 in the half, Marty.
32-21, North, 3:50. A good help defense that time. Gusky saves it. Gusky again. Bango! He's lighting it up now, Chris.
3 threes in a row for him.
He's got 18 points, and we still got 3:24 left in the first half. Timeout Bayport, it's a full timeout. We'll take a short break.
When you're behind the wheel, always watch for people walking and biking. It's Wisconsin law to give bikes at least 3 feet when passing. In Wisconsin, the laws are the same for bicyclists and motorists. So if you bike, ride with the traffic and obey stop signs and lights. People ride bicycles to go places, get exercise, reduce pollution, save money, and have fun. Watch for people riding bikes when you're driving. Share and be aware. We're all responsible.
Back at North High School's Acuity Fieldhouse. Chris, I was looking at the sheet this afternoon from that game when North beat Bayport. And North had a 12-point run in the first quarter and then an 8-point run in the second. Bayport had a 9-point run in the second, but my point is that first game was a game of runs for the most part, and that's kind of what we're getting here.
Well, Bayport's coming alive, and Ethan Gusky's just sticking it right back to him. North at 52% shooting. And again, letting Ethan Gusky get the ball. And, you know, I was thinking about a little bit that night about what all took place. Got to credit some of his teammates for all those high ball screens, too, to get him open. I mean, you know, I say don't let him get the ball, but he's getting screens from guys up high.
Lucas Hayes in the game. Minzlaff shot is no good. Mon with the rebound. Gusky bringing it up, being guarded by Zach Lorbeck. Hayes, he got himself into a situation. He's got to get out of it. And with a steal, Lorbeck, and then Minzlaff to the lane, to the basket, gets fouled. Falls on Hayes.
10th team foul on North. Not a bad foul there by Lucas. Make him earn it.
That's a 10th team foul. Did you say that, Chris, just now?
Yep.
Is it going to be double bonus now the rest of the half? 2:43 left.
It's got to be deflating for Bayport. We're making a big run, and Ethan just, you know, just derails it.
Well, that, again, halfway down, and it popped back up. Pop back out. It's, you know, it's like that old saying, right string, wrong yo-yo. Hayes. Shot is no good. On the push is Sagal.
What are you going to do?
Oh,
double
dribble.
That's cheating.
Frieder again got himself that time in a situation that he couldn't get out of, and you know, we've seen North do that a couple of times. And getting called for the foul is Zach Lorbeck. That'll be his second. Gusky will be going to the line. That was the 7th team foul.
2:18 left in the half.
Tom Keys called Saturday morning after watching the replay. Really enjoyed the game. Thought your comments were outstanding, as did I. I mean, they weren't that good, but I mean, they were really good. But one of the things he mentioned that he wished we could do is show the clock. And with the equipment that we presently have, you know, it's be pretty hard to do unless we had a third camera. So Chris and I try to mention that frequently so you guys know where we are in terms of time. Lorbeck, good shot fake, but Mon didn't go for it. Minzlaff being guarded by Gusky. Under 2 minutes left in the first half. Paris has Sagal, and we get a whistle. Wow. Gusky getting called for that foul, Chris. That's going to be his second.
Well, you're up by 20. Now you can take him out with a minute 47. Or, excuse me, up by 15, excuse me. Did I say 20?
Yeah.
I was thinking he's got 20 points. That's all he's got is 20.
Gusky has 20. We're not up by 20.
Yeah, halfway to his...
This is going to be a long minute and 47 because they don't have what you'd call a normal ball handler that's been out there most of the year. Minzlaff makes 1 out of 2. Paris has the height for a guard.
But you can't give up your dribble there, Jared.
And they almost lose it. Lang is right there. Hayes leaning, has it blocked by Minzloff. Good block by that young man. And push from behind on the pass. Fugelstedt will go to the line.
Danny Campion coming back in. And I think what they're going to just do, you know, offense, defense. Oh, and they're going to put Ethan in too on offense. Maybe try to run some clock.
Good point. They need to get out of this first half. They're up by 13. They had it up. The biggest lead was by 15. No, I'll take that back, 17.
We've been doing this a long time, and I coach a long time. He doesn't like putting guys out there with 2 fouls. But in this case, I think he's, you know, having the ball here, maybe he's going to try to run some clock. Or an offense-defense thing here. And that's just what they're going to do.
37-25, North on top. Rolling down to about a minute left.
They're going to screen down and Lang will pop up. They're going to screen down and Gusky will get open. You know, if Bayport was smart, they'd kind of assume what's going to happen here, but they're not that smart.
Well,
I mean, you're not going to score, so get up in the passing lanes. That's a better job there by Frater.
Gusky has
or Graybeck, excuse me.
Yeah, they want to double team him now. 30, rolling down to the 30-second mark. And Campion gets fouled.
There you go. Now get Ethan out of the game, coach.
Fugelstedt picks up his second foul. Paris in for Gusky. Good call, coach.
Stengel for shooter. Good idea. That a boy. Good job, coach.
That was only the 8th foul on Bayport. Campion will have to make the first one to get the second. He drains it. Stengel at the table waiting to come in for Campion. This is an important free throw, not just for the point business, but also because of the foul situation. $39-25.
I think at halftime they're going to bring out Aaron Rothwell, the state champion at 182.
Yeah, that's a good honor for him.
Well,
a heck of a season, undefeated.
I was getting the updates all the time on Saturday night.
He was on the line. Zach Lorbeck caught the ball on the line. North will get it back. Campion and Gusky back in the ball game. Looking to run some clock. Paris and Mon out. Lang, Rudolph, Gusky, Stengel, and Campion. Clock rolling. 10 seconds.
Good screen by Lang to get Gusky the ball.
Into Stengel on a nice pass by Campion, and that's going to be the half. North did what they wanted to do. Good coaching maneuver by Coach Desatel, and we're at halftime. North up 41-25.
They fought for social change. They fought against tyrants. They fought for human rights. Yet behind these achievements are individuals who waged a more personal war. They fought the struggle against mental illness, and they won.
In an instant, everything we know can be taken away. I'm John LaRoquette, and as an actor, I've made a career on TV and performing on the Broadway stage. But is that what matters most? If I was suddenly disabled and couldn't take steps, couldn't I still act? Only abilities matter. Visit Kessler Foundation on Facebook and tell us your abilities. And go to KesslerFoundation.org, where only abilities matter.
You're looking at the #1 cause of lung cancer. That's why the Surgeon General issued this warning. Now you're looking at the #1 cause of lung cancer for non-smokers. That's why the Surgeon General issued this warning. Radon is an invisible radioactive gas that seeps inside your home from underground. Whether you smoke or not, radon can cause lung cancer. Protect your family. Have your home tested. Call 1-800-SOS-RADON. Radon problems can be fixed.
Oh, Dad, wait till you see the bike we got for Jake.
Hearing loss happens gradually with age, making it easy to ignore. Yet most older Americans aren't getting their hearing tested. Untreated hearing loss can keep your loved ones from enjoying what they cherish most.
Dad, can you hear me?
Don't let that happen. Speak up about hearing loss. You'll be glad you did.
Stop. Whether it's on the way to school, at school, or online, bullying has become a non-stop threat to our youth today. Is your child being bullied? The National Runaway Switchboard can help. If you're having a hard time, get online or call to chat now.
When I give you the signal, you two cut left to the flag. I'm gonna cover you from that tree over there. Remember, don't go for the flag unless you know the coast is clear, okay?
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent, because kids in foster care don't need perfection. They need you.
There you see Aaron Rothwell, the Division I 182-pound champion at the WIAA state tournament, finished with a record of 47-0.
Yeah, he's unbelievable. Last year, it's kind of weird. He lost to a gentleman who he ended up wrestling in the semifinals. The guy that would beat him last year was actually seeded #1 all year, and then Aaron was #2, and then the state brackets come out, and these two kids are in the same semifinals,
Why'd they do that?
I'm like, what? The other kid was undefeated too. He's from Mount Horeb, and Aaron had to wrestle in the semifinals, and the semifinals was actually a better match. He actually won in overtime to win it there. He took a chance and got a takedown in overtime to win, just 3-1. And then in the finals, and I was getting texts from Coach Bubolz all night to keep me up to date on things. It was real close. It was 1-1, and then it was 3-1, 3-2, and finally he ended up winning 5-2. But Rocky's worked hard. He's always wanted. This is something he does. He travels all over the country. He's actually a national, Roman Greco wrestler as well. He does extremely well. So congratulations to him.
Tell me why the Olympics is going to take out wrestling out of their program.
Unbelievable.
What in the world is?
I know, it's one of the original sports to ever start in the Olympics, and Rocky's going to be going on to the University of Pittsburgh and wrestle for the Panthers, and Pittsburgh's ranked like 14th or 15th in the country, so that ain't no shabby place he's going to go. And
like to keep a kid like that around here, though.
Yeah, it would be, and like I said, he this is something he wanted and works very hard, and it was his goal to be a wrestling state champ, and congratulations to him too. And he played a little baseball one time and could hit the snot out of the ball. He needed, believe it or not.
When he hit it, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say?
No, well, he could hit. There's no question, but wrestling definitely was his passion, and his parents are real proud of him, as well as his classmates, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure. I was going to say, in tournament action, the way this is going to work out, we briefly mentioned it in the pregame, but we got Bayport North now, and the winner of our game here is going to play the winner of De Pere and Green Bay Southwest. That game will be at Ashwaubenon on Thursday at 7 o'clock. The winner of that Ashwaubenon game will play the winner from the bottom bracket, which in all likelihood is going to be Germantown. I mean, they were just outstanding. But that game, that Saturday game on March 2nd, is going to be at Homestead at 1 p.m. The winner of that game will then move on to state, and much to Chris's chagrin, there's only going to be 5 classifications, Chris. They haven't moved to 6 yet. I know you're upset about that.
Well,
I'm just kidding. Chris doesn't like that they have so many divisions.
Well, it's just too many champions. But you know what? I tell you what, keep the 5 divisions, but bring back the 4 extra Division I teams. Then I'll be because you should have 8 teams there, because that's the big schools.
Then we'd have to start on Wednesday.
Well, that's true. That's true. But they used to have 4. But you're right. That's true. But
hey, let's go through some first half scoring. First for Bayport, their leading scorer, Steven Minsloff, had 11 first half points to lead the Pirates. Ryan Fugelstedt had 2, Tyler Sagel had 3, as did Zach Lorbeck, and Ryan Graybeck had 6 points. He had a couple of threes in that second quarter when they started to go on a run. For North, they were led by their outstanding guard, Ethan Gusky. He had 20 points. Danny Campion spent a lot of time on the bench with 2 early fouls, had 2. Nick Rudolph had a nice off-the-bench role tonight, handling the ball a little bit, playing some defense, and scored 5. Davis Larson only had 3, but was a force on the defensive end and did a good job rebounding. Chris will talk about that. Kevin Lang, surprisingly, with 9 early points. And Noah Stengel finished the half with a quick basket, and there you can see the clock running down. Chris, you have some rebound and other stats.
Yeah, Ethan Gusky, 7 of 12 shooting in there, and he really, when Bayport was making a run, he hit those 3 threes. But I think, Marty, you mentioned it before, big dog Kevin Lang with 3 threes, and Rudolph with that other 3 in the first quarter. That was big to get off to a good start. And then Ethan Gusky with his 3s in the second. I mean, they're 6 of 13 shooting. The other day, they were 1 of 11 in the first half. For Bayport, they were 7 of 22 shooting, which is 32%. Now, they also committed 8 turnovers, and I just think it was, Ethan Gusky hitting those shots, and then the last minute of the ball game when we hit those buckets there at the end, that was big as well.
Situational substitutions was huge. By the way, when we did the game the other night, the South game, Gusky did not have ankle issues. He had cramping issues.
Correct.
I found that out from Chris Lenz after the game.
Yep. Well, they were just drained. Those kids were drained. That's such an advantage that we get the day off. There's Artie Klein here, him and Barbie here. I spent the weekend with them.
The left-hander off, no good. North comes away with the rebound. Ryan Graybeck with that shot attempt. Gusky off the glass, no good. Bayport comes away with the rebound. That was Sagal. And we're going to get a pushing foul right off the bat. Another early foul. That one's going to go on Dominic Mon, his second.
Thought North did a pretty nice job on Minsloff. He was 3 for 6, Marty.
Yeah, they held him down for the most part. He got 5 of his points on free throws.
And I thought a lot of the stuff was, they always did a good job of double teaming or, like right there. I mean, every time he got the ball, it was difficult for him to get a good shot off.
Mon with a little tip away, but Bayport keeps it.
You like that, live hands.
Minsloff down the lane. Got the shooter's roll there. Both teams had 19 points in that second quarter, Chris. The difference, of course, was in the first when North scored 22, Bayport only 6. So 14-point advantage for the Raiders. Being very patient this possession.
And why not? 14-point lead.
And Minsloff is going to pick up the silly foul. Only his second.
And you get a foul out of the deal as well.
Yep. Both teams now with one team foul this half. Whoa. Graybeck, Larson with a strong rebound. Let's see who gets, he's going to pick up the foul. That's a tough break. They both went up together for it. And Larson got the advantage. I mean, he knocked the other guy down, but I don't know that it was a foul. It was a foul on the other guy too then. But Larson now with 3 fouls.
That's a tough call.
And Lang with a steal, and then another foul. Tyler Sagal with his third.
Just, like I said, just not big fans of Bayport this year. They're just...
I don't know, do you got permission to stay out till after 10? Because that's about when we'll get home tonight.
Oh no, we'll be home before then.
Campion on a bust out, kicks it out to Lang.
Oh, good look.
Rounded out. Larson with the rebound, puts it up and in. Good job by Davis. He has 5 points.
I was going to say, good shot there by Lang. I thought that one was down.
Well, Campion did the right thing, too, by penetrating, and as soon as he saw the help come over, he dished it out to Kevin.
I'm going to explain something to you in a little bit, too, Coach, about why I want 8 teams at the state tournament, by the way.
Sagal with a basket. We'll do that when we get a timeout. How's that?
Okay.
Campion open and got it in. A 3-pointer for Denny. 46-29. Largest lead was 17. They've got it again here in the second half. And there's a push-off not called. How can you not call that? It's right in front of the official.
You can't stop us. Oh, Danny.
Had the layup, but couldn't get it in.
That should have been an easy one, Danny.
Grabig lost it, trying to do the spin dribble. North has it back with a 17-point lead. Rolling down to a 4:30 left in third. Gusky's beat. He's getting pushed around. Kick out to Larson. 3-point attempt is no good. And a bust out for the Pirates. North doing a good job of getting back on defense, however.
Clank.
And they're going to get Minsloff over the back of Stengel again. Good job by Noah to get the inside position. For Steven Minsloff, that's his third.
You can't get him out of the game.
Kevin Melchor's coming in. Melcher, pardon me, Sagal sitting out.
You can't take Minsloff out. You're down by 17. You got to hope that he can get started on offense. Terrible defense.
Larson underlay.
Oh, coach.
Had a pretty good look, but couldn't get it in.
He missed one and Campion missed one.
Three guys over there, yeah, but Minsloff still puts it up and in.
I liked our chances there. Great defense, North.
3:30 left in the quarter. Gusky, leaping shot from the lane is no good. Minsloff with the rebound. North pressuring. They're gonna have to hustle back on D now. Bayport has numbers. And there's a travel not called.
Oh, cheapers. Cheating.
And a good back cut by Lorbeck for two.
Three guys missed that 6 steps.
46-33, 3 minutes left. Campion, runner in the lane, couldn't get it. And then Stengel with a tip gets fouled. Foul's gonna go on number 2, Ryan Fugelstedt, and that'll be his third.
See what you're getting here is drive penetration past the guards. And then when they put up a shot, the Bayport guys have to step out to stop drive penetration, and there's nobody under the basket. And that's why we're getting a lot of second chances and opportunities. Larson had one before, now Stengel gets one here. Because their guards can't stop Campion and they can't stop Gusky.
North was 6 for 7 in the first half on their free throws, and a line drive by Stengel, he gets it in. 47-33 North. Stengel has 3 now. Won't reach. Good help defense by Larson, but Melcher steps through. And what are we going to have here? Foul's going to be on Noah Stengel. He's got 3, Chris. Melcher definitely causes some matchup problems. Shot from the corner is no good. And Campion finally comes away with the loose ball, but Bayport was pretty persistent getting the ball back 2 different times. Larson with a leaner, he scores and he's fouled.
Can't stop us.
He's out of control.
That was an easy call. Fans aren't happy, the coach, Regal's not happy, but I thought that was a good call. He got bumped, and put it in.
Tucker Knoll picks up his first foul, and finishing off the 3-point play was Davis Larson. He now has 8, and it's 50-33. North equals their largest lead again. Inside feed to Melcher. And we're going to get Larson with another foul. That'll be his 4th.
North by 17. 2 minutes left in the third.
Gusky and Stengel in. Larson and Mon out. That fourth foul on Noah hurts. It's a good thing we've got a big lead. Melker's shot is no good. Stengel with a rebound. He's got a
6.
I was going to say, he's got a few. Campion backs it out. Under 2 minutes left in the quarter. Gusky had his shot blocked.
Ethan
Graybeck.
all 4 in the third here, Marty. Another reach.
Right away, they're going to get Paris, I believe.
No, him or Stengel.
Yeah, good job of better on Jared. It's only his second foul. Stengel's got 3 already, and we've got Larson on the bench with 4.
5 each. A lot of fouls in this ball game.
Lots of fouls. And net was a little tangled up, and Dominic jumped up. Heck, I could have done that. Well, maybe not.
Aubrey Koister had to give you a boost.
Where's the chair?
You know, Stengel's got 3. You got to attack him. Your Minsloff, I mean.
Outside shot is off, no good. North with another rebound. Stengel with number 7. Frieder missed that shot.
Doesn't matter who shoots it up for them there.
Rudolph left open. Oh, around and out. On the break, Gusky back, intercepts. North trying to run, but they don't have numbers, so Gusky pulls it back out. We're under a minute, 50 seconds left in the third. Ethan telling Campion to get out of my way. I'll take care of business. Danny has it, being guarded closely by Sagel. Gussie by Grabig. 30 seconds. Campion again. North content. We haven't seen this much from the Raiders over the years, but this is a smart move given the situation. 15 seconds. Gusky with a long 3. Bango! Take that, Mr. Wright. Now he's got a hoop.
Yep, 7:53 into the quarter. He hits his big 3.
Shot is no good, and we're at the end of 3. North by 20, 53-33.
This could be a bicycle. Or a bat. This could be a robot. Or an airplane. This could be a playground. This could be a book bag.
Or a soccer ball.
This could be a book. This could be beautiful. This cannot be trash. This can all be recycled. Learn more at thiscouldbe.org.
Hey, honey. What happened to your face?
Back at North High School's Acuity Fieldhouse, where a late 3 by Ethan Gusky has given North a 20-point lead, their largest of the night. And he has 23 points.
Well, just like at the end of the first quarter, or excuse me, the second quarter, where Ethan got all the baskets for North. He got the big 3 at the end of the half. North shooting just 43% from the floor, but they do have 9 more shot attempts than Bayport, and Bayport's only shooting 33%.
Ryan Fugelstedt just picked up his 4th foul, fighting through a screen. Minsloff has 3 fouls. He's on the floor. And Tyler Sagel, number 4, also has 3 fouls. Norris Davis Larson is on the bench right now with 4 fouls. Stengel with 3. Good hustle by Gusky to come to the ball, eh, Chris? Otherwise that gets stolen. Lang calling out play number 2.
Next foul against Bayport is bonus, Marty. And there it is.
Picking up that foul is Ryan Frieder, number 3. Believe it or not, that's his first foul. Danny's been pretty outstanding at the line, Chris. He's got 6 points. Zach Lorbeck in.
North with 8 threes today, Marty.
Yeah, they've been lighting it up.
8 of 17.
Kevin Lang got him started off just fine.
Yep, and then Ethan Gusky get his 3, and then Ethan Gusky got another one, and Campion got one. Oh, that's wrong. I think they got more than that.
Oh, good pump fake by Minsloff. He shoots over Lang and scores.
They got 9 threes.
Whatever, 8 or 9, they've been firing them in, that's for sure.
Yep. 9 it is.
Trying to double the ball, but North pretty good at handling the rock, and it's going to be tough. Stengel inside off a nice pass, scores.
He's got 2 baskets on 2 layups like that, but he does have 7 big rebounds, Noah.
There's a 3-pointer by Ryan Grabig.
That cuts the lead to 19, thank you very much.
57-38. Grabig with 9 points, all of them on 3s. And he immediately picks up a foul.
Yeah, he's 3 of 7 shooting 3s, 3 of 8 in the game overall. Good defense by North, Marty.
Very good. Gusky was 3 for 3 before that miss, and I didn't say it, especially because he was 3 for 3. I didn't want to put the kiss of death on him. Didn't work. Minsloff trying to do the skip pass, but Campion had it read and intercepts.
13 turnovers for the Pirates as well.
Oh,
cheating.
Rudolph. He had the dribble, Chris. It was okay.
You don't think it was a hesitation?
Yeah,
big hesitation. Oh, Kevin, keep that pivot foot down.
Nice bounce pass. Stengel had a shot blocked by Minsloff. North will keep it. 5:28 left in the ball game. I'll tell you, these last 8 minutes are just crawling by. Isn't it just like that when you have the lead and you want it to go fast?
Yeah, and you know, Bayport's just going to have to be incredible.
A good job by Grabig to fight through the double screen. Rudolph kicks it out to Campion. Campion content to bring it back out. North playing keep away with the rock. We don't see this much.
Well, and the thing is, they play keep away and then they get a layup to Stengel. That's just.
And they're not even looking to get it to Ethan. Kevin Lang, no good. Stengel had a shot at the rebound but didn't get it, but Danny Campion comes away with it. Minsloff almost with a steal, and now we get a tie-up. And Bayport's got it.
First turnover on North in the half.
That's pretty good. 4:47 left in the fourth. North up by 19. Bayport trying to do the double team on when North has the ball. It's got to be wearing them out, Chris.
Yep. Well, pack the vans up with as many people as you can and head up to West Sheboygan on Thursday night.
Oh, nice shot. Minsloff again under pressure, put it up and in.
Be the second year in a row that North will be playing De Pere. Well, probably De Pere, but Southwest could win that one. Who knows?
Yep.
That's why they play the game, but...
Danny throws it away. Probably not a good decision to go on the baseline. And a referee goes down. I think he tripped over one of the kids on the sideline. See if you can get a replay of that. The kids were running around on the sideline and got right in the way of the official, and he went down, and so did the kid. And they are heading off up into the stands where they belonged in the first place. Come on, people. Referee seems to be okay. Larson coming in. I'm glad we're up here, Chris. We kind of stay out of trouble.
Just the 16th foul on North, so Bayport will get it out of bounds.
Noah Stengel picks up his fourth. That was only the 6th foul on North. Minsloff being double teamed by Gusky and Mon, but he still gets it. You can't call that foul. Come on, he's just standing there. Jeez. Fugelstedt, so it was off the ball actually, Chris, it looks like, but still. It's been a 7-2 run so far, Chris, by Bayport to crawl back to within 16. Campion with a good pass into Mon. It rolls out.
I thought that one was down too.
So did I. Hoop didn't want it again. It's been that kind of night. Gusky with the rebound. Comes away with it and then has it tipped away. Bayport's got it back. Shot from outside the line is no good. Larson with the rebound.
His ninth.
I was going to say 3:25 left in the fourth quarter. And nobody coming to the ball all of a sudden, Chris. They're kind of standing around. I don't know if I like this.
Well, I liked when they had a guy in the middle and they were screening. Oh, he's wide open, Dom. This he won't miss.
Dominic Mon gets his first points of the night. Way to go, Dominic.
Vessel calling the press off under 3 minutes, Marty.
Probably a good move. 59-41, North up 18. Minsloff with a leaner.
Oh, come. You can't call that. I mean, he just jumped right into the guy.
Ball's on Dominic Mon. Minsloff will be shooting a pair. This is only the fourth free throw of the half for Bayport. They've made 1 out of 3 so far.
Minsloff with 20 though.
Gusky high for the ball. And a good job of pulling it back out. North again playing keep away. Larson wants it, he's open. Dominic Mon staying underneath the basket just in case. And committing the foul was Ryan Fugelstedt. That'll be 5 for him.
Well, last year Bayport had hosted this same game, and North went up there and beat them. And for the second consecutive time, barring a miracle, North is going to get it.
Thank you, Mr. Horsch. I've been remembering, Chris, to bring my sheet with the replay times on it for Bill to read. And Lang scores his first points since early in the first quarter when he nailed 3 threes. He now has 10 points on the night. He's had a nice game all the way around. (61-42), North by 19. Almost lost by North, but Minsloff had a wide open layup. I'll tell you, Gusky's got great ups, Chris. He can jump. And Larson gets fouled. That foul was committed by Tyler Sagal. That'll be his 4th. Larson will be on the line shooting 2 now. North in the super bonus. Larson has 8 points. Big Johnson Ellis leaving the house. Oh, what a roll. Touched just about every inch of the rim before it finally dropped through. That was a case, right string, right yo-yo.
I saw Ty Gutchow here too. His dad passed away.
Yeah,
sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Big supporter of youth, sports.
Yep, big time with the A's too. They give a lot to that program.
Sorry to hear about that for Tyson and his family.
Bobby not that old either. He was a heck of a ball player. Probably made his name more in softball than baseball. Dominic Mon with a nice tip over to Davis Larson so North can get possession of the ball.
Davis
120 left in the game, Chris.
I was going to say Davis with another double-double.
All right, tell me about the tournament and the 8 teams.
Oh, I was just going to say, you're thinking like maybe De Pere might be the second best team in the state. And they never get a chance. They're going to have to run through for the second consecutive year, possibly, go against Germantown. Wouldn't it be nice to rotate the sectionals every once in a while so you can maybe play, you don't have to go through Germantown 2 years in a row to get to the finals. Maybe, like they do when they had 8 teams, it's kind of how it works. So that's just another thought. And they're bigger schools. I just think, these are, I understand that the small schools have a difficult thing, but the big schools have all the students in it. I mean, they and sometimes the better,
so
athletes.
In other words, to get a representation of the student body at large, you need more of the big schools in the tournament. Rudolph Paris and Eli Belmore in the game. Also in is Austin Scheib. And Dominic Butzen.
I think the defense did it, Marty, tonight. I really did. You just came out, and when they shot 2 of 14 in that first quarter, 0 of 6 from 3, you caused them to have 5 turnovers. It was the defense that set the tone for North tonight and carried them the rest of the way.
There's Eli Belmore. Eli was waiting at the table for Campion to get his free throws. Whoop, there's a double dribble not called, but we'll let that one go. Mason Geisler in. A pass inside was tipped out of bounds away from Zach Yonke. Also in the game, Tucker No, he was in a little bit earlier. Jacob Rathke in. And getting set to check in for North. Michael Baca comes in for Paris. Baca, 6'3" junior. And also in is Alex Vandermoos.
Oh, come on.
Bayport. Mason Geisler is officially in the game now. He gets in with a foul. Under a minute left. Baca. Backing it out is Butzen. Butzen had his shot blocked. And the ball is tipped out of bounds. North is going to keep it, or going to get it back, I should say. It looked like Michael Baca might have tipped it out, but the referee didn't see it that way. North has it with 30 seconds left. Chris has gone downstairs to get some interviews. Inside to Scheib. His shot is off the rim, no good. Rudolph kicks it out, 10 seconds left. And that's going to be it. Belmore pulls it back out, and that's the ball game. North wins it 65-42.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please congratulate Sheboygan North High Raiders and captains Ethan Gusty and Dan Campion.
Ethan Gusky and Dan Campion receiving the regional final trophy for North. They will advance to sectionals on Thursday at Ashwaubenon, where they'll play the winner of De Pere and Green Bay Southwest.
Against the winner of the Southwest De Pere game. Thursday night, 7 o'clock in Ashwaubenon.
Bill Horsch making that announcement.
It's not over. Japan still needs our help. This is not yesterday's news. It's happening now. This is Japan now. Let's help.
Some risks are obviously not worth taking.
Watch where you're going!
Some aren't as obvious, but could be just as deadly, like the risk for type 2 diabetes, especially if you're over 45 or overweight.
Take the diabetes risk test. It's free and takes less than a minute. Type 2 diabetes is one risk you can't afford to take. So stop diabetes before it stops you.
We're back here with Dom and Davis. As opposed to on Friday night where you guys started off really, really cold. Good start tonight, probably what you just wanted and probably what Coach wanted.
Yeah, we didn't want to get up. Sorry, we got.
Yeah, and I think you did that right away. You hit, Kevin Lang got, 3 threes there, and Nick Rudolph got a 3. Different people stepping up. The other night, where was Kevin? He hit 3 threes to start the game, and like I said, Nick hit it. So it's nice to get other people to contribute.
Yeah, we open for an easy shot.
Let's talk about, I thought tonight it was all about defense. You guys dictated from the get-go. I mean, they were 2 of 14 shooting right away, and you caused 5 turnovers. And, they didn't even get close to shooting, anywhere near the rest of the game either. But I thought your defense tonight was outstanding. Another thing you guys do too, and I'm sure Coach Worth drives this into you guys, but you guys have great help defense too, which stat sheets and things and shooting percentage, but if you watch you guys, you get a lot of guys helping. Thought you did too, Davis. Dominic, your seniors don't want this season to end. Another step closer, maybe to the state tournament.
Yeah, we got another game. We can keep playing, just keep fighting and see how it goes.
I thought I mentioned before, you had a lot of contributions from a lot of people. Stengel today had 7 rebounds in there, and like I said, we had Nick Rudolph got that shot, and then in the first, couple minutes, Danny gets into foul trouble, so Paris has to step up. Lucas, really, again, a team effort.
Yeah, we did a great job crashing the boards. That Steven Minsloff, he's very good at crashing or drawing fouls, so we had to have our bench help us out there.
Well, and I think you always have good game plans, and Coach obviously gets you guys prepared for teams, and there's no doubt you guys did that again tonight. He had you guys all ready to go.
Yeah, he's the best at getting our game plans together. We sit there and scout for half an hour to an hour before every game.
Yeah, and it kind of pays off here. It's nice to finish off the season with a big victory, and it's always nice to beat Bayport, but, boy, you had the crowd in it right from the get-go tonight. These are exciting games here and playing at home.
It's good to have all the fans here and the students all riled up.
Well, I told them, I said, everybody better pack their vans and come up to Ashwaubenon and see you guys play.
Hopefully there's a fan bus or a couple of them. Get a big crowd for probably De Pere or Southwest.
Yeah, well, congratulations, both you guys. With Dominic and Davis here, with the big victory, we're going off to Ashwaubenon. With that, we'll send it back to Marty.
North the winner, 65-42. Second half scoring, or lack of second half scoring by Bayport was very apparent and cost them the game. They only had 17 second half points. Scoring for tonight, Bayport was led by their high scoring forward, Steven Minsloff. He had 20 points. Ryan Grabeg had 8. For North, they got good contributions from many different players on the scoring side. Dan Campion had 9, Davis Larson 10, Kevin Lang 11, Noah Stengel 5, as did Nick Rudolph, those 2 gentlemen off the bench. Dominic Mon had 2, but leading all scorers tonight was Ethan Gusky with 23 points. He really fired him in tonight. North will now play the winner of De Pere and Green Bay Southwest on Thursday at 7 o'clock up in Ashwaubenon. Also want to remind you about WSCSSheboygan.com, where we have a lot of programming. You'll want to check that out. With the win tonight, WSCS runs their record to 15-3. And for the crew, we have Richard Bartson on camera, Scott Maloff on camera, Kerry Kautzer in the truck. For my partner Chris Wright, I'm Mike Martin saying thanks for watching, everybody, and hopefully we'll see you one more time, at least, down the tournament road.